Hi guys, welcome to Freaking Jeep. My name's John and you're at the far end of the big mill. We're not milling today. We're just trying to stay not so hot. I just came out, it's probably about 12:30. I don't get going till about now, and I had a harder time getting going today knowing it was so hot out. Got a few things, little things done. Now just sitting in the shade, cooling back off. I have my water, I'm staying hydrated. You don't have to worry about yakking me about that and doing this. I got sunscreen on and sunscreen on, 2 layers of it, 70 on the face, and then I put another 30 I think on top of it. So the sun ain't getting to the sun's getting to me, but I guess the UV rays aren't. Anyhow, what am I trying to say? Kind of wore out already. Anyhow, what I'm doing here is filling this jug up. As you saw in yesterday's video, this was under the tree. I turned it around so it'll go in low the right position. We're filling it up with spring water. Maybe you can see that kind of just coming out. When the leaves get up, I'll take them off because you don't want to contaminate your water with the leaves that came off the tree that you're trying to save that probably won't be saved. That makes real good no sense. Then I'll go up and set that up there and do something else. But we're going to go over there and try to cut some that last piece up. Oh, I forgot my goggles the other day, and when I was down there cutting that black walnut, and so I grabbed a pair, and then I noticed I had a pair already in here. Just kind of carry them everywhere, I guess. Try to protect the eyeballs, but I didn't do too good on last night's thing. Got a clean, dry shirt on. So let's go over there. I guess we'll just walk you over there. And that'll get me hot, and then I'll go do something cool. That's how you put up with this kind of weather. I got weed whipped up all through there. If you see that, that's not sweat, that's sunscreen. Might have to get in the garden today. Might be time to pick something, who knows. It is kind of like the desert. What I find is amazing is, you know, temperatures go down to super cold, like I don't know how cold they go down, and I guess they could go up as high as the sun, I don't know. But man's only capable of being happy in about a 20-degree range. I find that a little amazing. So I'm going to try to get that cleaned up a little bit, get it sawed off, and I already got it marked off. And I don't know how sharp the saws are. Don't even know if they want to run in this hot weather. But we'll give them a go. Up a bit. I'm going to cut them a little further through, but before I cut the ends off, I want to stabilize it and like cut that knot off the other end, and then I'll try to start sectioning it down. I think in this piece over here, that's about log length. You can maybe see the orange mark I got on it there. Excuse me. If I roll that over, hope that bark will rip off. I don't want to cut into the dirt. Guys, that's it for sawing in this kind of weather. Don't have any need to do any more. So when I get into my next thing, I'll bring you back. We'll see you in a bit, I hope. Bye. Hi guys, well, I'm just taking my time letting that load up. Look at this water still going through here. This is coming out of a spring. I guess it drains out of that hill. He's got a French drain in there or something like that. Can you see that water running? It's crazy, and that's all swamp down there. Anyhow, I meant to show you something yesterday. We're on Tiger Run now. I got to cut a couple of these high branches off, but I don't have the trimmer with me. Nice and cool back here. There's another bunch of water that's coming down out of another spot. Looks like a tire. You need a tire, guys? Never really noticed that before. Anyhow, there's the hose. That's where it converts. I never put the hose clamps on there, but it seems to be working fine, so it'd probably be easier to take off. We used to have this open up so you go to trail. There was a pond over there, and you go down and swoop by the pond, but that's a long time. Oh, I know what. I wanted to show you. This is what I keep walking by. Do you know what this is? This was, looks like a deer that maybe had a broken leg. Pretty good break. Oh, here's some more of it over here. You're liable to find anything in this place. Some bones. Probably ought to throw them in the garden or something. Maybe they would help out. Is this another one over here? No, that's just a standard stick. I don't see a whole lot of legs there. I guess the animals come in and grab them and take them off. Maybe when they're... Oh, here's one over here. Oh, it looks like some kind of hip bone. We could put them together. What else is in here? This looks like this is a deer path here. You can see it going meandering through as the trees come down to get other places. I'm just cooling off, waiting for that tank over there to dry. Or dry. Brain don't work no more, does it? Fill up. And then I'm going to go put it up by the apple tree and give it another gulp and hope for some more of the best. Yeah, that one's got a little bit of a drip there. It's just kind of pushed on. It seems to be all right. I got most of this cleared out. You can just about drive through any of it. Excuse me. Still got a little bit of a cough. Used to mow back here. I don't want to get into this part because I don't feel like driving my mower through all that mud to get to this part. There's the line going there. There was a tree that was down on top of it. I got it cleared up. Put it that way so if another tree comes down on this way, it won't hurt it this way. If you follow that. There goes the jet. I still got to clean this up. I got a little more to clean up back here, but as you recall yesterday, there was a rock up here that wanted to test my chain out. Didn't pass the test. That was, I don't know where, I think it was here. Anyhow, because I want to cut that off a little further, instead of going through the swamp there, they kind of converted around after a while. So that's what it looks like. And if you recall on the other end, we made it to that tree. Now, I guess it'd be a good day. It's not bad temperature back here to maybe cut that off and get that out, because we'd be in the cool of the shade. It's not too bad in the shade. There's no breeze. Anyhow, that's a walk down Tiger Run and a look at some bones. We'll see you. Bye. Well, this is something I need to get done, so I hope to grab a couple, line them up. So they got to get out of the front yard. Full of so many burls in my life. Burl here, burl here. There was one on the bottom of that one down there. I guess this is one that got knocked off or cut off. Look at that plastic burl. These were some nasty looking trees. Anyhow, now I got to go down and unload it. And then I'll be back up and get another load. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go down and dump this. I'll take you for the last load on the massive dump. We'll see you. Bye. All right, guys. Let's see if we can do it again. That wasn't too bad. I could have gotten 3, but I had to come up and get the other one, so why overload it or not overload it? Did I tell you I got another groundhog the other day? You think I disturbed him a little bit? I think he was over there. He's eagle food. All right, we'll go down and, well, maybe I'll take the camera in the hand and see if we can't picture it down there. We'll see you in a bit. Well, we're on the road again. This will be the 4th trail. Can you tell? I try not to hit the same spot every time. I don't know if it really makes any difference, but I think it does in my brain. And then I come up over there. I think I showed you putting the water thing on already today. I can't keep track of what I do. You guys know that. The tree's not looking too bad. We'll keep it saturated. All right, I'll bring you back when we get down to the bottom because I got to negotiate through these trees. Well, we made it. Not too exciting once you get down here. Got to come in for a roundabout. Back up a little bit because I didn't put in low range because I'm playing with the camera. Now I got to switch hands. One of these days I got to oil something, lube something. Ah, spider climbing on me. I should pull up, but I ain't. Now if I back up, that's about all there is to it. That's why I use this to go get the those walnut logs. Now I gotta switch hands again. Normally I don't stop like this. Back to the top. We'll see you there in a minute. Well, looks like I got 2 more long ones. Let's grab them. And you know what I'm gonna do with them? I think I'll take them down to the wood yard, cut them up, and split them to see what the inside of that stuff looks like. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. They're gonna be in the totes maybe today. We'll see. Well, we gotta load them up anyway. Alright, that isn't too bad. I'll come up here. I think the green bucket's empty. I'll cut that up and cut that up into firewood length, and then the only thing I don't know what to do with those daggone big knots. Look, you can see a monster one there and a monster one there. Might be a lot of chunks and hunks, or who knows what it's going to be. Oh, that's ugly. You know what that is? That's a good old poison ivy. Crap. Wasn't planning on that. That might just get thrown in the woods. I think that would be the wisest thing to do with that piece. Chuck it in the woods. I don't feel like messing with poison ivy. I'm going to put you guys over here. Let you cool down because you're in the sun. I'll be back up and get you in a minute. There's my ice water. I'm staying hydrated. Don't tell me about it. I know. I'm not, like I said yesterday, I'm not real smart, but I'm okay. There, I took a swig. Also, as the condensate comes off to keep you cool, let the condensate go on your hats. That'll keep you cool. Just a little tip from the old geezer. Bye-bye. Well, guys, it's cleanup time on our front yard. I got a rake and a shovel, and I just had that pick thing and just rolled up to that log and just rolled it right in. A couple little pieces I put in there. We'll let you see a little bit of my work. Get too hot work, but the inside of the I switched to the toolcat. Inside is nice and cool. There's some stuff there. There's some stuff there. So we'll get it up. And then I might throw some grass seed on this. There's a big chunk of poison ivy right there. That was my poison ivy rake over to the neighbor's house, wasn't it? I'll tell you, when you get tree service stuff, it really leaves some ruts in the ground too. But as you run over them, they'll get mashed back down. We'll get that out of there. That might be poison ivy there too. Yeah, this won't be too bad. I'll bring you back sometime today. I don't know when. You guys don't need to see me 10 minutes of raking or shoveling. Bye-bye. Just another update. I got that whole pile of junk cleaned up over there. Looks better. I mowed the grass here yesterday, but I'm going to mow that up there. I just finished a break, so I'm nice and cool and cooled down. So that won't be, that's kind of medium hot work. You're in the sun, but when you're moving on the mower, you got a breeze kind of, so it's not too bad. And the shaking and stuff keeps your mind off of it. So, oh, I also mowed up here yesterday. So that's just a 30-second update. We'll see you in a bit. Bye. Welcome back, friends. How you doing there? Well, these are those two last tree of heavens up there. I'm going to go ahead and cut them up. I want to see what the inside looks like now. They might be a little bit dead. I'm not sure. Don't know much about them. Just going to cut them up. And you think that'd be a totes full? Kind of don't think so. But if not, I'll go grab another one. I'm going to cut them up because I just got off a break and I'm doing pretty good right now. So we'll cut a little bit this end and then go down to that end and see what's up. Cut's kind of tough. Yes, you're in there. I'm gonna cut the knobbies off of this one just because I don't feel like dealing with them later. it went right around the legs. It's a runaway. That wood looks pretty good in there. Cuts like it's hardwood. A little bit of rot in there. See that rot there and down there, so it's a dead tree. Go up the other end. I used to cut two at a time on the forks. Don't shut off saw, making sure you guys are in there. Just barely. that's it for sawing. Now I'm going to go take a lawnmower break. I actually worked up a little bit of a sweat there. That's terrible. Anyhow, that's what we got. If it doesn't fill up the green bucket, I know it won't fill up a totes. Oh, I got to get a totes over there. I'll have to drag that one over there. All right, we'll see you guys, I don't know, later on this afternoon. Bye-bye.